the problem in many of the different business and industries and companies is not lack of information. Actually, we have much more information than we ever had in human history. We have a lot of information flowing, we have a lot of information coming to us, we have a lot of information arriving in the email, in the messages, and everywhere. Information is not the problem, but communication seems to be in the worst way possible for the previous years. And why is that happen? Well, there are very good reasons for that, but one thing that is calling my attention is a 6-year study that was published now in 2026 by the Journal of Occupational and Organizational Psychology, and they mapped how organizational silence emerge and why this persists in so many companies and why it's actually growing right now. What it means? Well, basically, what this study is showing is that in many companies, people are holding the information for basically two main reasons. First, they don't trust in the people around them or in the company itself. They don't have trust in the team around them to bring what they are thinking or the information they have that could maybe encourage some changes. And the second main reason is that they don't feel that they have enough around this information to bring that to the table. So it's like they don't feel they are prepared because information is flowing so fast every day, like every hour something seems to be changing that people are afraid that they say something now in a meeting and then they leave the meeting and discover that changed. So it's a kind of worry or a fear that they are missing the big picture when they are communicating their message. And a parallel research from the Frontiers in Psychology in the University of Wisconsin, they saw that it's very connected to that teams with high psychological safety, they report 50% higher productivity and 76% higher engagement. Why I'm bringing this topic here? Because everything around trust and feeling safe to share information is around psychological safety. And this is a topic that appear again and again in our discussions, right? I think I mentioned several times already this article, and there are books around this from Amy Edmondson from Harvard Business Review about psychological safety. And if people don't trust in the team they're working, they are not going to share information. This is something that we can take for sure. And why that happened? Well, basically, if you feel that the information you're going to bring can create some conflict and you are afraid of conflicts, that means that you don't have like a safety environment to work on. Because conflicts, good conflicts, they are part of a team building process. In a team, you have many different people, different mindsets, and they will disagree sometimes. It is important that they disagree. If you want to measure if a team have a good level of psychological safety, it's just to see is just watch some meetings with this team. Everyone agrees. Everyone knows they are fine with everything that is said. Someone take a decision and no one challenge the decision. Someone say they are going to do this kind of movement for the product, for the strategy, whatever, and no one disagree, no one challenge. It's because people don't trust they can do that, and you know rely on the discussion that is going to happen after they challenge that decision. This is something that I saw many times in my career, like working with good and bad team environments, let's say like this, and also coaching some teams about building the work relationship. I saw it like very clearly that when a team start to have some conflicts and start to discuss more between them, even though sometimes the discussion are more energetic, the team start to building some trust. So this is part of building, I'm repeating myself, this is part of building a good team. And it's part of the leadership role to make sure that these conflicts, they are managed in a good way. What I mean by managed in a good way. So the conflicts appear when they should appear. So the team is failing on something, they should be able to discuss that without attacking each other always with the mindset that no matter what happened, we are doing the best we can. Everyone is delivering the best they can. But we had a problem that we need to discuss. Like this failed because the process is a mess. This other thing failed because this time we took very wrong decision. This other problem happened because the quality of our work is not going so well. Those kind of discussions need to emerge, and the more they emerge, we go to this phase where the team start to storming information and discussing and have issues, and the conflict help to build an environment where people feel safe that they will bring a problem, a topic, whatever, any information, and that will be discussed in a mature way. So they are not attacking the person on the other side, and they are not afraid that someone will attack them back on a personal side, because this is always about the team, the goal, and what they want to work together. So back to the main topic, a question to you. Do you feel that in your team you have people holding important information because they are afraid what this information can bring to the team, what is going to cause in the team if they talk about that? And in your career, do you feel you're working right now in what kind of team, in what kind of environment? Do you feel that is an environment that is helping you to grow and the team to grow together? Or do you think it's one of those environments where you just nod your head because you know that if you disagree, something bad will happen to you?